What is going on, Pokemoshpitbeta? This is Strato here, bringing you guys my 4th upload to this channel. This is a UU match I had against my good buddy Jackkkkkkk3. We always have these crazy good close matches, so I decided to hit him up for a battle one day. And we battled, and we had this really good one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and just tell you the teams real quick. I'm using Machamp, I'm using Bronzon's, Roserade, Zoroark, Qwilfish, and Victini. I see a lot of viability with Qwilfish and UU, mainly because it can set up spikes and toxic spikes, and it also acts as a great physically defensive wall with its ability to intimidate, and it can also just cause sub-splitting problems for your opponent's team. As for my opponent, he is using an Arcanine, Registeel, Shaman, Slowbro, Flygon, and Porygon 2. I have to keep my eyes on Slowbro because it can take hits from almost everyone on my team, excluding Zoroark and Roserade. So without further ado, let us get on with this match. And I'm going to end up leading off with my Machamp here, and I believe he's going to lead off with his Arcanine here and try and threaten me out with a banded Flare Blitz if he carries Choice Band. At the time, I thought he might have been Choice Band, mainly because of the way he brought it in. So I'm just going to go ahead and see what kind of set it was, but he's going to switch out here, expecting me to be a Scarf Machamp as I go for a Stone Edge, and he's going to take that Stone Edge very nicely, but it turns out I'm a banded Machamp, so yeah. But anyways, he's just going to go for a Scout here. I probably should have just left in my Machamp, but then again, I don't carry Guts, so I guess it was alright to switch out here. So he's just going to go ahead switch out to his Shaman here, expecting me to go for a Leaf Storm. But instead, I'm just going to go for a Sleep Powder just to try and put his Slowbro to sleep, or another Pokemon to sleep, if they decide to switch in. So now he's just going to bring in his Arcanine. I'm just going to go for a Sludge Bomb here, and it will be a nice 2-hit KO on his Arcanine. He realizes this, and he doesn't want to lose his Arcanine right away, so he's just going to go ahead and just go out to his Flygon here to take the incoming Sludge Bomb. And here I'm actually going to get the Poison Hex, which doesn't matter in the long run, but it's still kind of funny because I never get the Poison Hex with Sludge Bomb, so it's a pretty nice sight to see. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch out to my Bronzon, take whatever hit this Flygon has for me. And the way he brought it in, obviously he's Scarfed, so he's just going to go for a U-turn, expecting me to switch out. It will do nice neutral damage to my Bronzon, and now he's just going to get Switch Initiative out to his Arcanine here, and he's going to be able to threaten out my Bronzon, so I will have to switch out, expecting him to Flare Blitz me. So I'm just going to go out to my Qwilfish here, get the Intimidate drop out of his Arcanine, and he's going to reveal to me here he's actually more of a defensive variant, and he's going to go for the Morning Sun to recover his HP, which boggles my mind, but at the same time it also makes sense because it does have access to Will-O-Wisp, so it can be a pretty nice mixed wall if you want to call it. But anyways, he's just going to switch out to his Porygon 2, fearing the Waterfall. I predicted that very nicely, and I'm just going to go ahead and set up my first layer of Toxic Spikes, and then I'm just going to go for a Protect Scout with this Porygon 2 wanted to do. And the problem here with my Qwilfish is I never actually got up my second layer of Toxic Spikes, which really hurts me in this match because it also cost me the match. But I'm going to switch out to my Bronzon here, expecting him to go for Discharge again, but he's just going to switch moves, and he's going to go for the Tri-Attack instead, and it's going to do Jack Diddley. So he's just going to switch out to his Arcanine here, and I probably should have just went for the Earthquake instead of going for Rocks here, but at the same time, I didn't want to risk him just going for the Morning Sun, then Flare Blitzing me right afterwards, so I decided to just go for Rocks because I know he doesn't carry a Spinner, and I did want my Rocks up no matter what. So now that my job is complete with Bronzon, I'm just going to leave this in as fodder, and he's just going to Flare Blitz me here, and I know since I was near full health, he's going to take a ton of recoil damage from that Flare Blitz, and it's going to bring him down to a range where with the poison damage and the Life Orb, he's going to be around 10%, and then I could just bring in my, not my Arcanine, I'm sorry, my Qwilfish again, and I could just intimidate him, and he's just going to go for a Flare, I messed that up so bad, Flare Blitz, and here was a really dumb move. I went for a Waterfall, expecting him to Morning Sun. Instead, if I had gone for Toxic Spikes, that probably would have gotten me the match, but unfortunately, no, I was stupid. So now he's just going to bring in this Porygon 2 again, and I'm just going to go ahead and Protect, see what kind of move this Porygon 2 wants to throw at me. Obviously, since I'm a water type, he's just going to go straight for a discharge. Probably should have just expected that anyway, and probably just switch out to something that can easily take that discharge. But at the same time, I didn't really want to risk him predicting me to switch out into something that can take the discharge. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and switch out to my Roserade here, because I know he will obviously go for a discharge once again. And it's going to do Jack Squat to me because I do resist it, and Roserade has good, especially defensive bulk. I'm going to go for a Leaf Storm here, and I thought maybe it might kill from that range, but unfortunately he's going to live with like a tiny sliver of HP. And then he's going to take me out with an Ice Beam, which sucks because now I don't have a Grass type that can threaten his Slowbro, so all I can rely on now to take on a Slowbro comfortably would be my Zoroark, so I have to keep him in play as long as possible. So I'm going to bring in my Zoroark here, and actually I have the illusion, so he thinks I'm a Victini right now, especially attacking one because I went for Flamethrower. So here he's going to smack me with a T-Wave, expecting me to be a Scarf set, but like I said, this is Zoroark, not Victini, so yeah, I didn't really care that much because I do have Sucker Punch on my Zoroark in case he brings in a Scarfer that's faster. So I'm just going to go for a Flamethrower a couple times, try and take out this Registeel here. No Burn Hacks, which really sucks because that would have taken out his Registeel much easier. But it's just like at the same time I don't care because he's going to go for Iron Head here. And here I'm gonna reveal to him that I am a Zoroark. Then I'm gonna hit him with Flamethrower again, kill him. It's pretty nice that I hit for pair flinching, which is a real plus for me. So now he's just gonna go out to his Flygon here. He knows he's faster, he can take out my Zoroark. Nope, I reveal to him here I do carry Sucker Punch as a mix set, and down goes his Flygon, which is really nice because now he has no Scarfers. So he's gonna bring in his Shaman here. Probably should have just went for a Sucker Punch instead of going for a Flamethrower, mainly because here he's just going to go for a Sea Flare to take me out, but at the same time I didn't want to risk going for a Sucker Punch and him predicting that and going for the substitute and him being the Subseed set. So now I'm just going to go out to my real Victini, and here I made a really dumb play. I went for a U-turn expecting him to predict my V-Create by going out to his Slowbro, so I went for a U-turn like I said. And it's not going to kill a Shaman, so now I'm just going to bring in my Machamp, and he's going to go for a Seed Flare here. He's going to hit me, and it's going to do a lot of damage to my Machamp, which really sucks, but at the same time, I don't really care because I do carry Volt Punch for priority, and I will take out a Shaman, but since I'm at a low range of health, my Machamp is literally useless now. But still, even if I just went for Abandoned Stone Edge on his Slowbro, that wouldn't do a whole lot because he probably has max defense, max HP. And I'm just going to go for a Bullet Punch, leave in my Machamp as fodder, and he's going to take me out with Psychic. So down goes my Machamp, and all he has left is his Slowbro, but since my Zoroark and my Roserade are both fainted, I have nothing that can take on this Slowbro that well. So my only hope now is by going into Victini and getting a crit with this Fusion Bolt, because I carry Fusion Bolt instead of Bolt Strike still. Shame on me, I probably should switch sets, but I'm kind of lazy, so I don't feel like getting a new set right now. So I'm not going to take him out, so he's just going to take out my Victini with a Scald, and at this point it's pretty much his win, so yeah, that kind of sucks, and I probably should have just ended the battle here with Quillfish by running, but instead I wanted to play it stubborn by just going for Protect, Substitute, try and stall him out, and then probably go for a Waterfall, try and flinch him, and then kill him with poison damage, but that doesn't happen. He's just going to go for Psychic as I go for the Substitute, and that's going to easily break my sub because super effective, blah blah blah. And here I probably should have just went for a Waterfall anyway instead of just going for the Protect, because it's kind of obvious he does carry Slack off, so that was a really dumb play on my part. So now he's just going to slack off, get pretty much all his HP back, and it was around this time when I started worrying because I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to win this war because there's no way a Quillfish can outstall a Slowbro. Even though Quillfish is still good, it's just terrible against Slowbro. If you bring in a Quillfish and a Slowbro, you could pretty much kiss the game goodbye. It's over. Just quit already. And I probably should have realized this, and I probably should have just quit. So anyways, I'm just going to keep pro subbing here. Hopefully have him misclick by some odd chance, and then I can probably get a crit flinch with Waterfall at some point. But at this point, it's just like, what am I doing? Why am I not hitting the power button? I should have done this ages ago. Why didn't I do this? But at the same time, I just felt like, why not? Let's see what happens. How long can a Quillfish outstall a Slowbro? So I'm gonna go for a substitute here as he goes for a Psychic, easily break through it, and I'm around 98 HP here with the Black Sludge equipped. That brings me back up to 118 HP. So with that factoring in with the Protect and all that, I could probably get at least 2 more subs in. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a Waterfall here actually, because I know he's gonna go for a Slack Off. And next turn is pretty much where I said, you know what, I don't feel like stalling anymore. I have things I want to do, so I'm just going to go ahead and Waterfall again and allow him to take me out with a Psychic. So that's the end of the match, guys. GG, Jack. And I definitely recommend you guys go check out this man's channel because he has amazing content and he always gives you a good match in the end. So hope you guys enjoyed that match. Leave a like, comment, hit the subscribe button to the Moshpitbeta. And if you do want to go check out the rest of my content, you can go ahead and head over to my channel as well. The link to that will be in the description. And that's all I have for you guys today. This is Strato signing out, and ciao.